Hello everyone, this is Noxious underscore 4.0, also known as Temporal Nova, and I will be playing My Personal Hater, where your personal and only hater causes you to quit YouTube. I used to be a YouTuber back in the day, just a silly thing that most kids did when they were bored. There was nothing special about my videos, so I wasn't really popular, like at all. I had a maximum of 300 views. But despite my small recognition or lack thereof, I had one particular fan who liked to leave comments on my videos. Except this fan was no ordinary fan. In fact, he was a hater who would write mean stuff under my videos. I was a little kid back then, so being harassed by a stranger on the internet made me anxious. So for that reason, I just deleted his comments. However, soon I would find out that this was useless. He would somehow know about it and just write new, more vicious comments. The only thing I could do was ignore his very existence somehow. To my surprise, I continued filming stuff despite having a weird hater who was obsessed with hating on me. And yet, with my lack of popularity, I decided that it would be best to just quit what I was doing and call it a day. It's been a long time since then. I'm not on the internet anymore, like at all. The only account that I have is for the chat of my company I currently work for. Maybe it's just trauma that I didn't dare go back online. Anyway, I'm doing good now. Living my life and stuff like that. Moved out of my parents' house, working on my big girl job, and enjoying reality. However, at one point, I was curious to watch my old videos. Just like that, I spontaneously felt like revisiting my childhood. After all, I had forgotten a lot of things since then. When I click on one of my videos, I see dozens of comments from that one account. 80 Hazard. It's the same hater account that harassed me out of YouTube back in the day. He was talking to himself under each of my videos' comments section. It was pretty funny to see him use the replies under his own comments as a diary. Coincidentally, I came across a relatively recent comment from him he left 3 weeks ago. In there, he wrote about how he hated me for being so quick to break under his pressure, and ridiculed me for being cowardice. There were also accusations of me being self-centered for abandoning the channel without thinking of others. His confession shocked me a bit, but in a comedic way. This sick psycho was still commenting under my 6-year-old videos, and sometimes even begging me to come back. Realizing that I was afraid of this jerk was humiliating and funny at the same time. But I decided to put him out of his misery and hide my videos from everyone but myself. That way he wouldn't be able to even continue commenting, since there's nothing to comment under. If only I knew the reaction that would follow after that decision of mine. Chicken burger. My absolutely favorite food. I love burgers, especially juicy slices of tomato mashed with a juicy ground chicken patty. The places I go to all the time have these burgers. They make some kind of special garlic sauce, and it hits my receptors every time I take a bite out of this work of fast food art. No matter how bad I feel, a burger like this always makes me feel better. And this day is no exception. Call me a fat ass and I wouldn't give a damn. What a beautiful sunset. Incredible view. I'm so happy I was able to witness it here today. It's a feeling that can't be described through words. Maybe that's all I needed. A juicy burger, a free evening, and a nuclear red sunset. Ugh! I felt a sharp pain in my neck. Before I could turn around, my vision was blurring and my brain felt like it was boiled into mush. Wasn't I alone right now? Someone just hit me in the neck. My back. Woke up already? Good morning, kitten. I tried to keep my eyes open, but the fatigue in my body made it hard to do so. Through a matter of seconds, adrenaline hit my whole body and I woke up really quickly. What? Where am I? My heart was racing, but when I heard the sound of a chain after moving my leg... My leg! I looked over the stranger sitting next to me. He seemed surprised by something. Don't worry about that. I won't do anything to you. If you behave, that is. The hell is he on about? Who even is he? I never seen him before in my life. As you already noticed, you're in my basement right now. Don't bother calling for help. I already made sure this place was soundproof. You'll just waste your energy like that. What? Already remembering me? You? No? The playful curiosity on his face was replaced by a disappointed grimace. Is that so? Alright. Well, it can't be helped, I guess. I was hoping you'd try to get to know me, but it wasn't meant to be. What is he talking about? Have I told you my name yet? No? Ah, sorry I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Noah. He paused for a moment to study my face. He looked serious, but not threatening somehow. Noah, why am I here? He sighed disappointingly, but instantly returned to his initial playfulness. I could tell you everything, but that would be really boring. Let's play a game. If you guess the reason why you're here, I'll unchain you. What do you think? Want to play? If not, then I will understand. I can tell you everything immediately, but you'll stay chained here. Right. I'll play then. Perfect. As soon as I said that, Noah made himself comfortable in his chair and leaned forward on the back of it. Well, I think I'm here because... I'll save here. Hold on. You kidnapped me because of your obsession? Huh? Who do you think you are? Whoops, looks like he's kinda mad. To be fair, I should have known better than to just say something unserious while being chained up and at his mercy. Then why did you do that, ho? If it's not because you love me to death, then why? Ahem. First of all, there are more reasons to kidnap someone besides obsession. Second of all, how dare you? Really? Why do you think you are to say that crap in front of my face so blatantly? Do you understand in what situation you're in right now? Even if you were right, which is not the case, let's be clear. Why say it so confidently? Like you're not the one who's chained up in the basement. God knows where by God knows who. Well, is it because I'm hot? At least. Now he's really mad. I know that I should behave like a perfect victim right now, so I could have more chances to survive or even escape this place, but something in me wants to be silly. Kind of wrong time for that though, gotta admit. You are so much more annoying than I thought. Seriously. So you knew me before or what? Please tell me. I'm dying from curiosity. You may not know me by true name, since you are not curious enough about me. But maybe Hazard 80 tells you something more. Hazard 80? Wait. Are you that guy who hated on me for no reason? Thank goodness you got it so quickly. I was afraid I had to show you the account to remind you of myself. But I guess my comments did get under your skin back then, if you can remember my nickname today. I'm so happy. This whole time it was you? Are you crapping me right now? Please tell me it's a prank of some sort. Now don't get so full of yourself. Who in their right mind would prank a no-name like you with a no-name channel like that? I'm so lost right now. It's not even a dramatization. It's been so many years since I uploaded these videos. And I hid them recently too. How the hell was he able to catch me so fast? Does he live in the same city that I live in? What are the odds I'm still in my city right now? So you kidnapped me because you hate me that much? Partially. There are different reasons why I did that besides hate. Um, let's try joking with him for now. Oh, really? What else do you have as a reason to kidnap me besides hate? Let me guess. You were misunderstood by your parents? Or wait, I have a better reason. Maybe because you were rejected by a girl in the 4th grade and now you hate every woman on earth. Noah looks mad, but I like it. Although it's not nearly as enough as the hate he has for me. No, that is not the other reason at all. Hmm, then maybe your grandma's dog died and I need to turn your unwilling therapist and pretend to understand and love you because no one else in your life did? Am I here to be your compensator? Am I here to be your compassionator? Suddenly, Noah is on top of me. You better behave, kitten. Oh, yes, absolutely. I would be a good kitten for my beloved master. Nya nya. He looks like he's gonna explode. But not from anger, so I guess I'm safe for now? What now, master? Do I need to have mandatory cuddle sessions with you too? Stop it. You're so stupid. How can you act like that while being my hostage? Are you in your right mind? Oh, of course I'm sane, master. But don't leave me here too long or else I will kill myself from loneliness. Oh my god. You dumbass idiot. I call you kitten because it was in the name of your channel. Really? I don't remember. Oh, wait. Now I remember, I think. See? My channel's name was Hazard's Little Kitten 8080. Noah looks pissed at me a little. But I really don't remember my channel's name. Ouch. Noah pinched me by the cheek. It was kind of painful since he pulled it really hard. That's what you get for being so unserious. A painful pinch on the cheek. You dumbass kitten. Okay, okay. If Daddy wants to punish his little kitten, then she deserves it, right? He laughs even harder. I was kicked out of Noah's place. To be completely honest, I expected a totally different outcome. But I guess he was afraid that I would be the cause of his heart attack with how funny I am. Anyway, a win is a win, y'all. I made it out of the basement. Ending cringe your hater to death. When you're so good at bullshitting that even your captor thinks you're annoying. We'll go for the other endings now. So back here, we'll choose you're a maniac who picked up a random victim. Noah's face grew bitter somehow, even though my assumption was dead serious. It was clear as day that I thought wrong, unless... I guess it's predictable that you would say that. You don't know who the hell I am and stuff like that. But it's so annoying regardless if that's logical. What do you mean by that? I'm Hazard 80. What the actual hell? Is he for real? It can't be for real. But everything starts to clear up. At least some major confusion on my side. What? Surprised to be able to see my face? Knowing who I am and what kind of stuff I said about you for such a period of time. What do you feel right now? Probably hatred. Or maybe confusion at first? Do you feel disgusted by this whole thing? Tell me everything. Uh, um... Don't just sit there and look stupid. I'm asking you important questions. Answer me now. I'm confused. I mean, I guess it's not surprising. Noah looked too invested in this conversation that I am an unwilling participant of. At this point, I just wanted to run away and hide from everyone forever. Uh-huh. And, and, I don't know what I feel. You feel nothing or what? Nothing, I guess. How so? His sudden shout hurt my ears a little. It also scared me shitless. My heart started beating faster than it did before. I guess I'm scared. At least there's something I'm pretty sure of currently. Ahem. Sorry. So, you're telling me that you don't feel anything for now? Yes? Yes. I guess that's alright. Not an abnormal reaction. I get it. An awkward silence broke into the dialogue. I didn't know what to say or how to act. Hell, I didn't even know what to expect now. I thought of being under the full control of my raging hater who never forgot about me all these years haunted me without a remorse. What's the point of all this stuff? I asked that question, but already regret doing so. This whole situation can drastically change in a matter of seconds, because of a subtle implication in my very own question. Noah looked at me weirdly. There was little to no expression on his face, which creeped me out so bad. Not knowing what he thinks might be scarier than seeing him raging. Are you afraid of me? What do you expect me to feel? Safe and secure? I guess you have a point. But if you know that you're in such an unstable and potentially dangerous situation, why act so sassy? I'm sorry. He has an even greater point. It's kind of crazy of me to even think of my literal kidnapper in that way. But hey, I'm not a perfect victim and never tried to prove otherwise. I don't think I'm willing to hurt you. If you're even worried about that. Really? But aren't you my biggest hater or something? Yes, I am, actually. But hurting you is like beating up a newborn kitten. Not only you're annoyingly pathetic, but also vulnerable. What kind of person would I be if I hurt someone who can't even fight back properly? That would make me the ultimate pathetic one here, don't you think? Wait a minute. Why he turned me on right now? Is this what people call a Stockholm Syndrome? That's weird. That's so weird. Yeah? You're 100% right. So silly of me to assume you would do such a thing. Well, I can't blame you for thinking like that. I'm your hater who literally kidnapped you. It's logical to assume the worst in that situation. Yeah. Can I go home? No. Damn it. The end. You're stuck with your scary captor. I don't know. I give up. Huh? Seriously? Already? You won't even try? He looked shocked. I mean, I get it. I made it look like I was gonna try at least. I recommend you give it a try and guess. Uh, alright, damn. I think I'm... Okay, and we just go back here. Noah looks at me, disappointed. Sorry, I just can't really come up with anything. I heard my head hurts and stuff like that. I should have expected that. Expected what? You giving up? How so? I have a feeling that he may know me just more than just being a stranger and deciding to kidnap me randomly. Some suspicion about his identity creeps into my mind. You always give up. Is that so? Yep. First, you're abandoning the channel. Then you hide your videos from everyone, as if the previous wasn't enough. Wait, is he... No freaking way. Now you decide to kill yourself? Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Don't act surprised now. We both know that you wanted to jump off that bridge not so long ago. Huh. So you're telling me, yes, I'm Hazard 80. You're one and only true hater. The owner of that account. So much information at once. But everything starts to make sense. Just so you know, you don't have the right to decide how and when you're going to die. As your ultimate hater, only I should have control over that. Now this is some creepy shit I read in some dark romance fanfictions. But it's happening to me in real life. Wait, what do you mean by that? I said what I said. It's obvious that you tried to commit self-deletion when you brought more than just one burger you usually buy in this fast food joint. Oh my god, he knows me too well. He is obsessed with me. Not to mention those donuts you were always eyeing after work, and milkshakes you hesitated on adding into that digital menu cart. You bought them all in one day. I assumed that you had a shitty day after work and planned on saving this food for later. However, instead of heading home, you went towards that bridge, which was an hour away from the city. Alright, that's crazy. I can't even force myself to be scared now. This is just impressive, to be quite honest. You were spot on, Noah. Yeah, of course I was. Would be stupid to harass you for so many years and fail to recognize the suspicious shift in your daily behavior. Seems that I flustered him. Maybe he feels proud to be acknowledged by me. So I guess you kidnapped me because you didn't want me to die. Oh, what? No. I just said that because it was to remind you of your place, which is under my control. Alright, what in the kinkily linkily dinkily is going on about? Okay, Noah. I think I get it now. Huh? If you're able to predict my plan to off myself in such a short amount of time, then maybe you're right about being superior to me. I mean, yeah, I guess. He is blushing. I think I'm on the right track. And since now I'm in my place, chained here, in your basement, you have full control over me. What are you trying to do right now, huh? You think I'm stupid enough to not notice? Notice? Notice what? He turns into a tomato, struggling to breathe. I didn't even say anything, yet he's already a flustered mess. Maybe I have a chance to escape if I try hard enough. That's it. I gotta go now. You stay there? As if I had a choice to do otherwise. Noah skiddly-diddled away faster than a freaking bullet. He muttered something angrily while running up the stairs. Click. Ah! The lights are gone. Did he really turn off the light while I'm still here? What a piece of shit. I will definitely jail his ass as hard as I can. If I manage to get out, that is. Alright. Since he's gone, I can roam around the basement and see what I have here. After a few minutes of walking around, I pick up some things. He definitely built it the most comfortable way of keeping a hostage in. This whole project couldn't be planned and arranged in one day. My chain is the perfect length to roam around here, but not too long to be able to reach the exit door. There is a toilet room near my bed and a small hole in the low of its doors. My chain was too thick not to get stuck in the crook of the door, so this hole actually makes it possible for me to get close to it. The kitchen cabinets lacked real utensils that were instead replaced by plastic ones. I guess it's to prevent me from breaking one of them and using it as a weapon. So unfortunate. Either way, I also noticed two metal bowls on the kitchen side. One is filled with dry food of small grain, which could indicate that he may have a cat, and the second one is filled with water. At least that's what I hope for. Because if Noah is a pervert that's into some freaky animal human stuff, then I'm absolutely cooked. Might as well just delete myself and call it a day, lol. Huh? Was that a meow? I turned toward the staircase where the meow comes from. Oh my god. Whiskey! Whiskey jumped into my arms right away. I thought she ran away the day I went to work and forgot to close the window. She's not the type who explores the streets, so I was never worried. But when I came back home that day, it felt like a nightmare when she didn't greet me. I thought you freaking died. Where were you? OMG. Whiskey! I snuggled and hugged her like it was the last time. I missed her so much. Whiskey, is she... Why the freak Whiskey is here? Why is she clinging onto you? I am her owner. The hell you mean why? Language. And watch your tone too. I wanted to dig my nails into his eye sockets and rip the skin off his face. I wasn't just mad. I was livid. I can understand if I'm the only one being kidnapped and forced to be here. Like, hey, it's me, so who cares? But Whiskey? Why did you do that? What do you mean, why? You're a lonely loser. And Whiskey's the only cat in your house. Every time you leave her for work, she meows for you to come back. How could I not take her for myself? Whiskey loves me. And she's always been my cat. You can't just take her away from me like that. I thought she died. You're a monster. I hate you. It doesn't matter if Whiskey loves you. Animals are pure. They would love whoever they bonded with the most over someone who can and will take care of them properly. Here, Whiskey has sisters and brothers to play with when I'm not around. She also gets a treat when she wants and lets me train and discipline her. And sometimes she even gets them just because. But what about you? You can't even afford a second cat for her because doubled vet bills would send you into poverty. I still hate you. Do whatever you want, I guess. But Whiskey will be with me no matter what. Whiskey is mine. Whatever you say, loser. Something in me snaps. I put Whiskey down on the bed. With a fast and eerily light movement, I kick him in the crotch. Ugh! While he winces from pain with his knees on the floor, I instantly grab the chain and wrap it around his neck. My body felt so light, but somehow I managed to strangle Noah not enough for him to pass out. My heart thumped like crazy. I felt like passing out too just because of my quick breaths. I managed to calm down and inspect him for the keys. I prayed to God like I was never an atheist, for the keys for my chain to be in one of his pockets. It was. Ah! I immediately freed my ankle with them and took Whiskey into my arms. My heart was beating even crazier. My legs did the work and moved up away from the basement. I locked the door from outside. I managed to escape with Whiskey in my arms somehow. I instantly took this case to the police. Unfortunately, they didn't find Noah in the basement like I hoped. Which meant he probably ran away. But it won't be for long. I will find you, Noah. Just wait. Ending. Mind gave up, but the body didn't. So back here, let's see what happens if we flirt to tease him. Ooh. Oh. I think I'm starting to understand those reasons. Huh? Really? And what are those reasons? You really are obsessed with me. No? I just told you because of my hatred towards you. Why do you keep saying that, huh? Wanna die or something? If I say what I want to, Will you kill me, honey? Something tells me you wouldn't. And not because you don't want to give me what I want, but because you love me. He blushes like crazy. I think I hit the right spot. Shut up, you weirdo. How can you say such things to me? Your captor. You are really shameless. But if I'm wrong and you didn't do that out of love, why is your basement arranged so perfectly to keep a kidnapped person here? Don't tell me that you didn't plan this for a long time. Well, so long that you kept arranging this basement to my comfort. You've been working your way through it for sure. Uh, I, uh... Great. Noel ran away after failing to think of a valid reason of my unwilling stay here in this basement. Even though I'm pressuring him into seduction with no serious intention, I think I'm getting under his skin and he starts to give in. My points are valid after all, but I'm not sure what will come out of this game of mine. Let's just wait, I guess. I would have searched around the basement to see what can be used to my advantage, but it's really dark in here. There are no windows for the street lights to help me adjust to the darkness too. The only reasonable action is to lay back on my bed and try to fall asleep. I fell asleep real quick. I was having a suspiciously good sleep before it was interrupted by some clinking of dishes right under my ears, that is. Woke up already? Here's your breakfast. Please eat. Thanks, Sonny. Shut up, you weirdo. What? Did I say something weird for you to react like that? You just called me honey. And don't you think that's weird? No, I don't. Just please eat. I nodded calmly before sitting up on the bed, rubbing my eyes and stuff like that. But he was just standing there, not going away, so I continued. You know, Noah, huh? I started slowly eating the salad and the bacon and eggs he made me. You were my motivation back then. Huh? You mean when you were YouTubing? Yes. I didn't hate you even though you were annoying. Oh, well, thanks, I guess? Son of a... But what do you mean about the motivation part? I mean what I mean. You motivated me to do better. When I knew deleting your comments is useless since you just write them back, I decided to go another way to make you stop. Which is... doing more videos? Yeah. Quite stupid when I think about it now. No one was really watching me, and a hater on top of that. I still don't understand why I kept trying. I'm curious on what was your last straw. What a crappy question. I still don't think if he asked me about this generally, or to troll me again. Either way I answer it. Honestly, I don't remember. I just realized it was useless, plus the hobby didn't bring me any joy, so I quit. I know that's quite boring, but... Ugh. Hey! What the hell? How about if you start again? Huh? I know you got over it, but if you maybe consider making those videos again, I won't hate on you. Just one rule. They won't be uploaded anywhere. These vids will belong to me. Huh. Didn't you hate me and what I was doing? Oh my god, I can't believe you're that stupid kitten. What do you think kept me thinking about you for all these years after you quit? I want you. What's so complicated about that? I know I told you I hate you, but that's not true anymore. I like you. And I want to be the only one who sees you. The only one who sees you works. Whatever you do, I want to be the only one who knows it. Alright. I think that's how artists in medieval times were tamed. Except I'm not an artist. And I'm being kidnapped. And there is no pay. Besides food, I guess. But I was able to afford it before that. Can you let me go home? No! Ugh. Ending. You're right. I love you. So that was my personal hater. If you like my content, please like and subscribe as it helps me a lot. Thank you all so much for watching.